you can have eternal life and never die, but you had a beginning. Okay? God is outside the whole set. He didn't have a beginning, he won't have an end. We have a beginning and won't have an end.
So you said in the section on does God exist that an eternal past for the universe is impossible because how would we have ever attained the present day if the past is eternal?
Right.
But if mathematicians have no problem dealing with specific points in infinite space all the time, how can this be so? And also, if the past can't be eternal, wouldn't that also be a problem for Christians who believe in an eternal God?
Yeah, excellent question. So let's do the first one.
Two parts, sorry.
The first one you mentioned has to do with mathematical. Well, mathematical sets in the abstract, you can say I have an infinite set, but you couldn't, like, say, have an infinite number of marbles, or an infinite number of seconds, or an infinite number of finite things. You can have that mathematically in the abstract, but not in the concrete. So there's a difference between the abstract and the concrete. Now, when we say God is eternal, what we mean is God is outside of time. Not that God is living forever over a series of moments passing from one to the other. When we say God is eternal, he's outside of time. So when he creates the space-time continuum, he creates time with space and matter, space-time and matter, so to speak. And that's one aspect of Einstein's theory of general relativity, is that space-time and matter are correlative. They came into existence together. So space-time and matter are a unit, if you will. And before, ontologically before, what we mean by that is not chronologically, because there was no time, but ontologically prior, meaning prior to there being a creation, then there was no time. God was in eternity.
Do you believe in an eternal future in the concrete?
Yes, you can live, you can have eternal life and never die, but you had a beginning. Okay? God is outside the whole set. He didn't have a beginning, he won't have an end. We have a beginning and won't have an end.
I guess I'm just trying to make a comparison here between an atheist who claims the eternality of matter and the physical laws of the universe, and a Christian who claims the eternality or the outsideness of time of God.
Well, the atheist, his position or her position's on the table. The problem is it doesn't fit with the evidence for two reasons. Space-time and matter had a beginning we can see that from philosophy and also from the scientific evidence.